What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking about Zack Snyder because the Snyder Cut is releasing. Release the Snyder Cut. It is releasing on HBO Max in 2021. This has been an absolutely fascinating thing to witness and to watch it play out. We did a live stream earlier on Geeks and Gamers. I brought many of the Geeks and Gamers team members on the stream, and Uche, Ryan, Lethal Lightning, they're all very pro Zack Snyder's DCEU, whereas I am not. My opinion has not changed one bit on these movies. I hate these movies. I hate Man of Steel. I hate Batman vs. Superman. I love these characters, and I love the actors that portray the characters. I just do not like these two movies at all. I think they are garbage. But my opinion is irrelevant. Now, we have, like I said, we have Uche, we have Ryan, we have Lethal, and many other people on the Geeks and Gamers team that love these movies, and I'm completely okay with that. We had a live stream. We talked about it, and ultimately, this is far bigger than my opinion on these movies or your opinion or any internet discussion or argument about these movies. This represents so much more than that. It represents fans having a voice, which is something that is falling apart in Hollywood right now. And it's something that the access media and the blue checkmark brigade and these Hollywood studios can't stand the thought of. They cannot stand the thought of fans having a voice. And that is how I believe you should be viewing this. You should not be viewing this in the respect of, I don't like these movies, so I don't. You should be looking at this as fans having a voice and how this represents so much more than our individual opinions. And that is the take that I am going to stand on right here, right now. Now, we talked about this a little bit on the live stream, but I'm going to get a little further into it. But we're seeing it across the board. And the one thing I've been noticing recently is so many blue checkmark, Hollywood elitist, Hollywood access media types have been adamantly against this movie even existing. They have been adamant saying it does not exist. You're never going to see it because it does not exist. Now, again, I haven't really been invested with it that much because I really just didn't care if this movie existed based on my opinions of these previous movies. And I do have the opinion that this movie's not going to do anything for me in terms of it's not going to make me enjoy these previous two movies anymore. It's only going to give me more bad stuff that I already didn't like. But that is irrelevant here. But what I'm trying to say is that's why I haven't really been plugged into what's been going on with this, because I just didn't care from a creative standpoint. But from a fan standpoint, I have started to see how this thing has really been starting to expose a lot of the Access Hollywood elites and the blue check marks out there in the studios. And about 3 months ago, we started seeing a lot of momentum pick up when Gal Gadot and Ben Affleck and Jason Momoa and even Zack Snyder himself started supporting Release the Snyder Cut publicly on Twitter and other various social media platforms. And I made a video coming out saying, look, I hate these movies, but I support the movement of Release the Snyder Cut. I hope the fans are successful in getting this thing released, if in fact it's out there. I didn't know if it was out there, didn't care. But what I was saying was, I support the fans and their movement in this situation because this is about fandom. And then the further along we've gotten, and I've spoken to people like Lethal Lightning and Ryan Kennel, they have shown me what's been going on and how this is far bigger than opinions, and this is a fan movement. So today, if you are pro fans having a voice, then you should be excited that the Snyder Cut is releasing. If you are about fans being heard and fans being recognized and respected, then you should be celebrating Release the Snyder Cut. If you're someone that all you care about is making studios happy and having the access to these studios and their early screenings and getting access to Disney 23, D23, Comic-Con, getting into theme parks early. If you're all about studios having all of the power and they continue to shit on the fans and disrespect the fans, then you should be anti-Snyder Cut. That is ultimately how this thing breaks down. If you're pro-fan, being heard, if you're pro-fan getting the respect they deserve, you are pro-Snyder Cut. And if you are pro-access media, if you're pro-blue check mark brigade on Twitter, then you should be against the Snyder Cut. It's that simple. It's that cut and dry. That is what people need to start understanding about this. Today was a win for fans. Today was a win for fans of all things. Whether you love or hate these movies, you won today if you're a fan. If you're tired of seeing what's going on with Star Wars, if you're tired of seeing what happened with Ghostbusters, if you're tired of seeing Naughty Dog just shit all over people and copyright strike people left and right, if you're tired of Don't You Guys Have Phones, if you're tired of EA, if you're tired of these corporations thinking they know more about these characters and this continuity and this history than the fans, if you're tired of that, then you should be celebrating Release the Snyder Cut, and you should support HBO Max in this release. Regardless if you are going to like this movie or not, that is irrelevant. This is far bigger than your opinions on the DCEU, and that is what needs to be understood. And again, I say this as someone that does not like these movies at all. And the only reason I continue to talk about that is to qualify myself. I am not here as someone that wants to see this movie from a creative standpoint. I don't care. But as a fan, and as I have seen things happen in Hollywood and things break down in these studios like Lucasfilm and Marvel, even like with Naughty Dog, a lot of this elitist mentality has continued to piss me off so much. And to see a win for fans across the board makes me extremely happy. So congratulations to Zack Snyder. Congratulations to the entire cast. Congratulations to the fans out there that have been fighting this good fight. I can't claim that I've been one of those people because I have not. And I was never going to be from a creative perspective, because from a creative perspective, I was turned off. So I never really cared about this fight. But I respect the people that have been fighting the good fight for so long. I am happy for you, and I'm happy to stand with you as fans against the Hollywood elitist mentality, against the blue check mark brigade. I am happy as hell to stand with you through all of that. So you guys have a great day. I'm going to be enjoying the ride all the way up to 2021 on HBO Max. It's going to be fantastic. And I would just urge all of you out there that have been fighting the good fight, find these tweets, find these clips of all of these douchebags telling you that this thing didn't exist and that you were crazy, and expose the hell out of them. Now, I will say this. If there are people out there that said that and then they've completely owned their mistake, then let them own their mistake and move on from it. There's no need to kick somebody when they own their mistakes. But there's a lot of these people out there. I'm not going to name any names. A lot of them have me blocked on Twitter. They've had me blocked on Twitter for a long time, and I am going to enjoy watching them squirm, because these are the types of people that will never admit they were wrong. They will continue to change the narrative. They will never admit they were wrong. And watching them squirm and watching them make mistakes, or watching them try to justify their lies and their slander against Snyder fans is going to be hilarious. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money. Regulos are weird. Fuck Naughty Dog. Release the Snyder Cut. And we will talk to you later.